7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Check 1, 2, 3. Hello. Thank you for checking out the first episode of A Few Minutes of Fresh. That was really nice. I got some good feedback on that. Make sure you go to thehypepodcast.com. That's where I'm based out of. This is just an offshoot. Even shout out to the host of No Name. He really gave me some good feedback on that, and I appreciate you. You can get this on YouTube, wherever you are. Just like every place you can get this podcast, the Hype Podcast, you can get A Few Minutes of Fresh. So welcome to episode 2. So today, I got to ask, when did we become enemies? When did our neighbors' political views make us question their sanities? When did the hated become the haters? Now, that last part, you gotta look at that. When I say the hated became the haters, because as you know, I'm an African American, been black all my life, and yeah, and coming up in this country, there's been some hate towards my group. But now, as a bounce back, there's a thing where we become the haters. We hate people who hate us. I don't know. I don't see any Jesus in that, but it's like, who can hate each other more? Because I bring this to you because there was a conversation I had not too long ago. I was out enjoying an adult beverage, and then I got into a heated conversation. I'm at a strip club. Isn't that a bitch? I'm at a strip club, and I get into a heated conversation with the man that's with Antifa. Now, let me break this down for you, just in case you don't know who Antifa is. Antifa, Wikipedia. Somebody could have modified this, because anybody can do whatever the fuck they want to on Wikipedia. Antifa is a movement conglomerate of left-wing, autonomous, self-styled, anti-fascist militant groups in the United States. The principal feature of Antifa groups is to use their direct action harassing those who they deem to be fascist, racist, or right-wing extremists. Excuse me. We do this all in one take, so whatever. And I have to say, what made the conversation was so interesting is the man was appalled that I was not down with the program. Like, that I was not out there to go persecute racist. I understand the term fighting fire with fire, but do you understand the term I just don't give a fuck? And one thing I had to break down to them, because this is a Caucasian gentleman. It's one thing. It is one thing if I was talking to a brother and a brother told me that I should feel this way because he's felt the same trials, the same persecution, the same thing. He's lived in the skin his whole fucking life. And I could take his shit as something. I could really take it from him. But, and this is not to disregard the Caucasians that have been down and marched with King. You meet an old motherfucker. Let me tell you something. Real side note. You meet an old motherfucker in their 70s. They would, especially out here in Portland, they'll all tell you they marched with Martin Luther King. That they were down with the program. I don't know if that makes them more endearing to me, because nobody in my family marched with King, and that's so. Why should I hold you in some kind of fucking high regard? But these Antifa folks feel that that violence is the way to stop people from being racist. You want to stop people from being racist? You let them fucking die. Because when you are racist, there is no kind of marching, song singing, hip hop concert I can do that can change your fucking mind. And he also wanted to instill a fear of racists, that the racists were coming to get me, that the police, that I should be afraid of the police. And I had to let this motherfucker know straight up, who's going to shoot me when I catch that bullet, if I do, because I want to die in my sleep of old age, playing classic video games, playing my NES Classic in some fucking old folks home, betting my pudding, getting at the old skanks, because old folks do like to get it in once you get to the old folks home. I just want to tell you that. But why should I be scared of the police? I know if I'm going to die by a bullet, a brother's going to be more likely to do it. And that's nothing against it. I just want you, before you go out and start persecuting people, because you know what, if you want to peacefully assemble someplace in my city and say you don't like black people, fuck it, I'm not going to be there that day. Because I look at some of these incidents and people get hurt. People get hurt. People have died. Not too long ago, you remember that lady who got ran over? All because they wanted to stop them from, it's their right. What makes you an idiot is the fact that you think that they are recruiting. You think that somebody could walk through town, have a rally about all sorts of racist shit, and motherfuckers gonna be like, oh yeah, let me join up with that shit. That sounds fucking awesome. Yeah, let me put down my hip hop music and stop doing the flossing dance and all the let me drop all the things I appropriated from other cultures and join yours and hate those cultures. That just makes no goddamn sense. Now, it's natural to be racist. I'll be honest. This is something. It is very natural to want to cling and be around your own. Is it natural to hate? No, hate is something that's taught. That's something you learned along the way, because you have to figure out why you hate. And some people, if you've really ever sat down and had a conversation with a racist person, which I have, really the reasons that they hate are sometimes pretty stupid, but they believe in that. And if they believe in that and they don't mean me any harm, what can I say? I'm not, you want to stir up the pot? Why stir up the pot? The person you wanted to get elected president didn't become president. You know what? The system worked the way it was supposed to work. You know what? If you thought that this was going to happen back in 2000, you could have said something when the electoral college, when Bush had his fucking problems. The electoral college did what it did. You don't agree with it. Change the fucking law. Because really, if you really think about the way that the public is swayed so easily on ideas, be happy you don't live in a fucking democracy. Think of the things that we were into. You know what? I mean, do you want the motherfuckers that are wearing polyester leisure suits voting on important shit? No, we elect people to do that shit for us. This is a republic. It's not a democracy. I do enjoy democratic ideas. I do enjoy that I have freedom of choice, but I am also smart enough to say I believe in the system because the system has worked long enough to keep enough order where I can maintain my residence, my job, get my money, and whatever. Because you know what? You know how I fight racism? I show up to work every day. I don't look like that slack-jawed Negro that you might have thought I was. That's what I do. That's how I fight racism. I fight racism by example. I fight racism by accomplishment. That's how you fight racism. Because you don't see Barack Obama, the most accomplished black man ever. I mean, in a way, he did become president. You don't see him out there protesting with no fucking Antifa, blowing up shit. Now I don't want to go into blowing up shit because I know we've had some bomb scares as of late. But I just want to let motherfuckers know, especially if you're on that, I mean, you're Antifa, Black Lives Matter, or whatever. You know, if you want to start a revolution, start a fucking revolution. Get it going, bro. Because a revolution without the actual firepower to complete your task, that's just a riot. That's all it is. It's just a riot. And you're not willing to, you're willing to go to these rallies, but you're not willing to lay down your life for this shit. Let's be fucking honest, because you'd have done it a long time ago. People should not be dying trying to change someone's mind, especially when they don't have enough power to bring you harm anymore. There was a time in this country where they had power to bring you harm. There was a time in my own city. I tell people, they go, "Oh, it's so bad now." No, I've been black my whole life. You know what? I hang out places that I probably couldn't have hung out 20, 30 years ago. I have the luxury of dating white women without somebody driving by my car and yelling nigger at me. Yeah, that's really happened. You know what? If you are of the frame of mind that things are worse than they've ever been, then you haven't lived long enough, or maybe you were just sitting inside your cage. Hateful minds will not change. Those people just have to die. This is not a shot directly at Antifa, but this is anybody who thinks they're a revolutionary and really, you know what? Get up and go to fucking work, bro. Get up and go to fucking work and live by example. That's how we make this place a better place. Because all this hating, The media is filled with hate. Everybody's filled with hate. You know what? I got love. I got love for everybody. I even got love for people that hate me. I may talk a lot of shit, but let's keep it absolutely 100 here. It is nothing but fucking love, because I don't care if you live next door and you are racist. That is fine. Live next door. But I said, as soon as you step on my lawn with that bullshit, you're going to catch a hot one. Thank you for joining me for a few minutes of Fresh. Make sure you check us out on the Hype Podcast. We will be coming at you this weekend. Hopefully on Sunday we'll have a new episode. The host name will be back in the building. Check us out at thehypepodcast.com. If you're listening on YouTube, make sure you leave a comment. If you're checking me out through Facebook, make sure you leave a comment wherever you're at, wherever you're getting this. If you're fucking with it, I want to thank you for joining me for a few minutes of Fresh. This is DJ Also Fresh, and I'm out. Till next time.